Okay, Joe Diomede here, Telemembran, sitting in the valley of the Massat, right outside of Tarascon, here in Ariège, France. And I met an interesting man on the way. I was dropping a friend Nick off to his new project that he's working around Europe at the INTP. And I will actually, your first name.
Mathieu.
Mathieu. See, I meet people as you meet them. So I'll let Mathieu introduce his project himself and what's going on here in the beautiful foothills of the Pyrenees. Mathieu, how are you?
Hi. Well, thanks. So, the INTP is a non-profit independent lab for scientific research. We've come from various parts of the academic world. We come from various sciences, and we've decided to come here and have a place where we can do science part of the time, spend the rest of the time climbing, hiking, doing things that one does in the mountains, and also have people come as groups in retreats. Basically, the thought was, artists have residencies a bit all over the world. So why should they be the only ones who have all the fun?
Excellent, excellent. And so you say science. So what would they do on a residency? So what does a scientist do? Like, what kind are you drawing from a specific scientific world, a specific genre of scientists?
Right. So we're open to natural sciences, social sciences. Everyone is welcome. We are, for historical reasons, let's say, we're more around the topics of ecological science. So even though some of us come from physics or math or biology, we all work on ecosystems so far. And so, for instance, how do ecosystems respond to, human action, climate change? Can you predict this? Can you know what will happen to animals in the forest if you have to remove part of the forest or these kind of things? But we've been slowly expanding our fields towards more sociological questions, more anthropological questions.
Right. Such as, and give me an example of an anthropological question.
Indeed. For instance, I've been working with Israeli and Indian scientists on making a mathematical version of traditional Indian science of rituals, of religious rituals. So that's quite of a different branch of things, but very exciting.
Wow, I mean, it's kind of like that book I was just talking about, The Braiding Sweetgrass, where she marries the science along with the Native American culture. And so your background is you're a Parisian?
I was born there, though I should not admit to that in a public space. I grew up in Montpellier, mainly.
Okay.
So close to the Mediterranean, 3 hours from here, roughly, not so far.
Yeah, yeah, in the Alps, and another lovely mountain chain of France. And how long has this project physically been where we sit?
It's very recent, so we've been looking for a place for a long time, and we just found this one, and we settled in November. So it's been 3 months that this thing is happening. We're hoping to really have a proper opening and things happening, for spring, maybe summer.
Okay, wow, right. So just to say where we do sit is on a road to Tarascon, and Tarascon is about 60 miles for people who do miles, and about 100 kilometers from Andorra, so the High Pyrenees. And we're right nestled in the mountains, not far from Foix. Beautiful road. The surroundings are beautiful. So just tell me about the Woodland. How much space you have for your scientists when they come to study and look at everything?
So we can put them to graze over a bit more than a hectare of land around here, and we got this big house. So we have 10 bedrooms, ample space to have people come and to have people. If people want to do more, artistic stuff, for instance, we'll have a workshop and so on and so forth. That's part of the idea.
Okay, excellent. So and so in your working career, you said you were in Princeton for a couple of years. What did you do there?
I was working on human-nature interactions around marine ecosystems, so it was a bit of a different thing. But we're talking with and working with fishers and fishery agencies, mainly. Yeah.
Wow. So, okay, so the environment and science, and here we are in what better place in the world for it? Well, Mathieu, thank you very much. Good luck with your project. And hopefully I'll come back here in a couple of years and interview you again with all your scientists hanging around, grazing in the fields around.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, thank you. Joe Diomede, Telemembran from Serba in the foothills of the Pyrenees in Ariège, saying, see you later.
Bye.